everyone, welcome to Carmen Katharine's Wreath. So this last part of the week and beginning of next week, we are doing all animals, and I have great treats for everybody to see. Awesome wreaths planned. So we are about to do my reindeer wreath. You can call it Rudolph if you want, but it's not quite. He's got a regular nose. I got him at Tractor Supply. I have a whole bunch. So let's get started with this one. He's so cute. We're going to do the double poof method. Easy, easy, easy. I did the recipe on the Pro Bow, row C, and I explained that with the 3 ribbons. And then this is just a handmade ribbon just to go behind him to give it that little extra green. And I did it hand done. I was proud of myself. So I love it. He's cute. He's festive. And you can keep him all winter. So we can keep him past Christmas, all winter, until you put your spring up. So this is a great wreath. So I will see you guys in a few seconds. Okay guys, so today we are using this little guy. This is my deer. I got him from Tractor Supply. So we're going to do a winter wreath today. So if you do my petal wreaths, I have gotten a couple of questions about the petal wreaths. So I use my Skill Power Cutter. My husband came up with this in September. I have a video on it. I also gave away a zip snip from work. So this is the way I cut my mesh. It is exactly like a rotary cutter. As soon as we hit our 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving one away. Also, I'm giving away a Pro Bow as soon as we hit that 500,000 views. We are now 370 something thousand. So we are getting close. So today we're going to use the snowball mesh. And I got this from Craft Outlet. I'm using a 15-inch 3-ring work frame, and I got that from Craft Outlet as well. So the 15-inch work frame has a little height and depth to it. The work forms are flat. You can use the 4-ring from Dollar Tree. You can do the same thing with it, but I only need 3 rings. I only need 2, but you can use the 4-ring with it. It'll show up the same way. There's no difference in the way it looks. It's just this one is a little bit deeper. So we're going to take our mesh today, and I'm going to use the double poof method. So you're just going to gather it up. You want to make sure that nothing's inside out, because then it's going to make it a little hard to form it and poof it out. But this is an easy way, and the snowball mesh is a lot thicker, so I like using this. Like I said, I got both of them from Craft Outlet. So the first row we're going to do is going to be on the outer row. So I put it underneath. We are using zip ties, everybody. So you can use your pipe cleaners if you want. I use pipe cleaners as well. So I just like to take this a couple inches, more like 3-4 inches. I'm going to go a little bit shorter, about 2 or 3 inches, and then you're just going to secure it on. I use the zip ties. It's easier on people that have arthritis and stuff like that. So we're going to put this around your bar, and you're going to secure it. Now I'm going to put it around the bracket, alright, and it's completely fine because it poofs up. You're not going to even notice. So around the bracket in between your first 2, not bar 1 and bar 2, it would be bar 1 and bar 2, and you would still have 3 and 4 empty if you're going to be doing it with a 4-ring. So just nicely secure it. I always take the very bottom of where we start, and I secure that with another zip tie. So flat side in. So my deer came, this one, it looks a little bit not what I want. Okay, zip ties come for Dollar Tree. The deer came from Tractor Supply. I have a show at Tractor Supply coming up, not this Sunday, the following Sunday, and I'm going to be using a lot of their animals. I was very happy when I went in and saw everything they had. Beautiful stuff. So all you're going to do, so it's about 10 inches. And the way I do it is you can use a ruler. You can use your mat. You can section it off on your table. I'm going to cut these little loose pieces. But the way I do it, and it's the easiest, some people just pull it out too. I like to measure mine from the bar next to it. It makes it a lot easier so you know how it's measured and that it's going to be even going all the way around. Then you're going to take it. I want to layer this right. That way it poofs up right. I like to layer mine so it lays a certain way. And I'm just going to go 1, 2 bars. I'm going to go over. If you use a pipe cleaner, you only need 1 and it will secure it. I'm going around the bracket to this one, and listen guys, the first one is going to move around a little bit as it starts to tighten up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2, one going that way and one going this way. But as it tightens up with the zip ties, it stays in place. Okay, and then you pull your poofs out, and I have no issues with it. So here we go. It's just another way to make a cute little wreath. And you have the 2 poofs that are going to cascade over each other, so you're not even going to see anything. So again, and take your, it's very cold out today. We might get snow here in our southeast part of Georgia. We're not that far from Florida. I'm about 30 minutes from Florida. I'm on the north end of Florida, and yeah, our grass outside had frost on it. We might get snow this year. So again, around, go right here. If you can see me, you should be able to see. Make sure that you can focus on everything. So like I said, you're gonna say, oh, it moves around. It's fine. It stays its shape as you get around. But if you want to secure it with another one, you just go on the opposite way. Alright. It's very easy. I do the zip ties because I have a lot of you guys have arthritis and stuff, and this is a lot easier than twisting it around the bars. Also, it leaves the back of it clean, so you don't have to cover it up. When you have all those pipe cleaners everywhere, you want to cover the back. So again, there's your poof. Again, I like to layer my poof. That way it's not lopsided and you don't have to reach underneath it. 1, 2. There's that one, see it's going. And now it's starting to stay with only 1 zip tie. Pretty tight. The tighter you get it, the more it's going to stay. I'm going to do 1 more, and then you shouldn't have to do this. Only 1 zip tie all the way around. You don't have to use 2. There's the cable tie machine you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's. And you put your zip ties in it, it pulls it through, tightens it for you, and it snips it right off. 1, 2, 10 inches. It's about 10 inches. It's more like, if you do it this way from the corner to the corner over to this way, it's more like 8, 9 right to the bar. But because you have this little loop right in here, it's about 10 inches. Because that loops in. Okay? Here we go. This is a nice and easy one. So this following week, we are doing a lot of different animals and farm animals. I am looking for a rooster. Someone asked for a rooster. Actually, one of my customers wants a rooster wreath, so I'm looking everywhere for those. Or a chicken. If I find it, I will show you, and I will do a tutorial on that too. But we're doing all the little animals this week. Well, this weekend. So, my next one, you're gonna love it. There we go. So if you were zip tying it, using your pipe cleaners, cut your pipe cleaners in half. You're gonna put it around both of these, twist it around your bar on each side, and then put this in. Because it will twist out on you. Let me see if I can show you. I have pipe cleaners, so I'm gonna grab a bag. Some of you guys work with the pipe cleaners, and that's fine. So if you're going to use a pipe cleaner, it's going to be a tight fit if you do it in half, okay, because you got to go around both bars. So I'm going to show you our next poof. So gather up your fabric. 1, 2, all right? And remember, you can measure it with a ruler or on your board if you want. And it's about exactly 10 inches each poof. And this is your 21-inch mesh, so it's very thick with the snowball. So if you're going to use your pipe cleaners, you have to go, if you use them in half, it's going to be a tight fit. I'm going to put this down. You're going to go here, go around your bar, your bracket, twist it, and so it doesn't go up and down. Once around here, once around here, up, all right? And with these, I do cover the backs. Your customers like clean backs, so you want to offer them something different than what they normally see. So here's your 10 inches. You would take your pipe cleaner and see with the one hole pipe cleaner, that is pretty tight because you're going to have to go at least twice, and then you want to secure it even more underneath and then go around your bars. If you're going to use ribbon, you can go twice, leave it open, and you can put ribbon in. My center bar, and in between each bracket is where I place the ribbon, and it cascades over your poofs. So I'm going to take this off. I just wanted to show you. If you use a half a pipe cleaner, it is pretty tight, and you're going to be constantly pushing it around with your fingers. It's really tight. It's a tight fit, so I'd use the whole one if you're going to use that. So here we go. I'm gathering up the material nice and neat. 1, 2. This is your 10-inch poof. Thank you for all the happy birthdays. Remember, Hardworking Mom's birthday is Saturday, and Miss Regina's is the 13th next week. So remember to wish both of them a happy birthday, okay? So here we go. Nice and tight. If you have the cable, the little cable tool, You don't have to use two. It tightens it so tight. Just be careful you don't tie it too tight, because some of your work frames will snap. They'll pop and break. Alright? The Dollar Tree, be very careful with theirs. Sometimes there's break in between a seam. So you don't want them too tight either. But it is an awesome machine because you only would need it once on the bracket. There we go. One. Turn it over. So 1, 2, that's 10 inches. And we are going down. So right where we started is where we're going to let off. And I only used one pipe cleaner because when you put your last loop on this, it's nice and secure because there's already one on there. Alright. So now all you're going to do is you're going to bring this over. And you can bring it under, you can bring it over. No one's going to see this. I like to secure this before I start on my next row, which will be your center bar, your last bar in the center. I always take a pipe cleaner, move it down, gives it a nice clean, it flattens it out, and you start your new section. That way you don't end up with 3 bubbles on one bar, okay? Poof, sorry. So now what we're going to do is, because these are smaller, so you're going up, so they're smaller. So let's see if we're going to measure it out to 10, or if we're going to just go over just 2 bars. About 8 inches in those 2 bars. So let's see how this looks. So I might end up just measuring it to 10. Let's try it with 10. 1, 2. Let's try it with just this one. 1, 2. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest with you. Still looks cute either way. I'm going to put one more zip tie on that though. So if you want to secure your mesh with pipe cleaners when you start it on different rows, you can do that. So your zip ties don't move around a lot. You're more than welcome to do that. So 1, 2. I wanted just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. 1, 2. That's 10 inches. Yep. Or measure it down. 1, 2. Yep, that's better to do it like that. That's 10 inches right there. So 10-inch poofs. Everything is 10 inches. You're more than welcome to use the bracket in between the two as well. You don't have to go on top of that either. That's better. And then we're going to just poof it out and shape it when we're done. So I'm going to go down here. I'm just holding it towards the second bar so it's even. I want my poofs to be the same. So 1, like I said, you can measure this. You do not have to do it like this. 1, 2. Saw what I did, right? I just put the fabric down to the bar and then measured over by the bar, the first bar. And it gives you the exact 10 inches that is. Same measurements. Again. Here. I have a puppy dog I'm using too for my animal lovers. I tried to find a kitty cat. Honestly, it was hard to find a cat. So I am going back to another store. They're supposed to be getting in some cats. I want to do something for all my animal lovers because I am an animal lover. And kitty cats and dogs, they're just so sweet. I can find the dogs, but it really is a little more challenging finding the cats. Alright, so here we go. Down there to the second bar. Measure to right here where that last one was. Over. Zip tie. And you can use your pipe cleaners, like I said. So my little tool, I am getting it. I think it's $10. We're going to go get it this week if I have time. The grandkids going to see Santa tonight. And I will use it and show you guys about the cable tie tool. My husband thinks it might just be a little more difficult using it with this, but we're going to see how it works because I'm curious. Curious to see. He thinks it might be too hard and snap the frame. So I will try it. I always try something new and then share it. I'm so proud of you guys. I saw some more work yesterday. You guys did amazing jobs. Absolutely amazing. So now again, down. We're going to go and make sure this is measured right. This is your very last one. This is easy, simple, and fun. Here we go. It's your last spoof. Here we go, right here. Have you right around where that one was. That one's going over, so I'm going to go under this way, around the end. There we go. Take my little tail and cut it about 3 inches. Just going to cut your mesh, and underneath it, you're going to secure it. Got to sharpen this. Yes, you can sharpen your utility scissors. I'm going to put this up. It takes about a half a roll, okay? 1/2 roll. That's all you need. So we're going to push this underneath. I'm going to put it on the second bar. Kind of hides it, and it's right where the other one was when we started. So everything's on one side, which is great. So when you place your center, the center's going to go down here because you're going to hang up from the other side. Hang your wreath. Unless you put a ribbon on for your customers to hang with the ribbon. Alrighty. So now all you do is you're just going to fluff it out. Really, really, really cute. I said you can put your ribbons in this. We're going to see what we're going to do. I might add a couple ribbons. I'm not sure yet. The bow is beautiful. I'll show you the new ribbon I got for the bows. and all that. So shake this. I'm going to go put you on pause and put my bow maker over here so we can kind of like it. Like, I actually may not tuck it, so I kind of like it. Yeah, kind of like it laying next to each other. Yep, I like that better. So you don't have to tuck it. I do kind of put the ends. Tuck the end in there. Alright, this is another one of my dreams. Found the deer and I had a dream about how I wanted to make it. I knew yesterday, but I didn't know if I was going to do the single zip tie or if I was going to do the double poofy method. So, there we go. Cute, cute, cute. So I'm going to put this on pause and then we're going to bring everything up right here for you to see. And we're going to get started on this one. This is really, really cute. Your deer is going to go on the bottom, right? We are going to decorate this, so he's going to be super cute. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, so our bow recipe today is going to be row C. So if you have a deluxe, a ultimate, or a large pro bow, we are on row C. It's every finger except for the very last one. So we're using 1 through 5 on each side. Our ribbons today. This is a plaid deer ribbon that I found at Walmart. Then I have this sheer red I found at Walmart. These are all Walmart today. Then I have this, very beautiful. It's a gold that I found at Walmart. And this one is $4.98. Okay, it is 25 feet. This is perfect for the wrap candy canes I see all the reefers make. It is perfect. It's silky and shiny. It has a little bit of wire in it, but this is actually perfect. I made a candy cane with it and it came out beautiful. And gold is in this year. So this was $4.98. I am using these 3 for our bottom bow, and then I'm using this, and I got this at where did I get this? I think I got this. This is from Craft Outlet. This one came from Craft Outlet. So I'm going to make a hand bow today to go behind the deer, okay? But the first one we're going to do is this. And I see everybody can see me. I want to make sure you guys see this. So you're going to take about 28 inches of wire. You're going to wire it through all 3, about 1 inch, maybe ½ inch and a half you want for the little tail end right here. You can always trim that off too. So you're going to go gently around your center finger, okay? And you have your bottom one that's going to tie, but you want to tie the top before you do the bottom. It's going to go around this. And don't pull everything down because you could ruin your bow and make a lopsided bow. Alright? So it needs to be nice, tightly. You redo that a little bit tighter. I'm not pulling on the ribbon, I'm only pulling on the wire. Okay? And I leave that little piece just like Miss Regina. You're going to take the bottom wire, go around that nail 1 time. I stick it underneath my bow maker. Okay, and I am using the deluxe model. Alright, I got this for my birthday for my husband, which I love it. Been using it on the last couple bows. So now we're going to go. This is easy, easy, easy. We're going around each bar. Stop fighting over the bones, guys. Sorry, I have a family of Dachshunds. Territory over their bones. So to the side, scrunch, twist. It's a half a twist. Pretty side should be facing up. Around your finger. It should just gently go over your finger. Now, these are different heights, so you want to try to keep them evenly down, okay? So again, over, scrunch it, I scrunch it, and I twist, a half a twist, over your bar. When it's the smaller ones, I usually don't need a helping hand, but you can cut another string. If this is your first time making bows, you cut another string about 20 inches, so you can place it right here, and it goes over. After you go over 2 on each side, you can put that little helping hand and tie it. It does help if this is your first time making a bow on Pro Bow. To the side, scrunch, half a twist, over your little finger, okay? Look how easy this is. This is an easy, easy, easy one. And this is pretty. It's a fuller bow, but they're shorter bars, they're loops. But I'll show you how I make it. So scrunch, twist, bottoms up, over your bar. And we're gonna fluff it on the fluff box when we're done. Scrunch, twist, half a twist, over your bar. This is 3 ribbons at once. This is pretty with 4 ribbons at once, but I would recommend you go on the bigger little loops. Like E or F, I would do the 4 and 5 and 6 ribbons. I've done it. Not hard at all. So to the side, angling it to the side, I scrunch, twist, half a twist, over. To the side, scrunch, half a twist, over. Here we go, guys. We're almost done. So again, and you can pull on your ribbon to let loose a little bit. Like I said, you don't want this tight. It can ruin the shape. So scrunch it, half a twist, over. Really, really, really easy. Scrunch, half a twist, over. Scrunch, half a twist, over. Look at that. We're already done. So your very last one, and this is nice and neat. See how neat that is? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lays beautiful too. So you're going to scrunch it even on your last one, and you're going to twist. Hold it with your thumb. Unravel your wire off of your center. Make sure you get all of it off. And it should pull right off, but I would just unravel it. I wouldn't pull it off because you can ruin your bow. So I'm going to take it off the nail, which I only put once, and then I'm going to hold this with my one finger, take my wire, and tie. Okay? I tie twice. Make it nice and tight. There we go. Look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. That's the little nail that came in the gold one. Make sure you get this out of the little gold roll. It's a long little staple, and it goes all the way in, so you want to pull that out when you start. So now, let's see how we want our legs. My legs aren't going to be too long today because I am out of my plaid. So all we're going to do with this is we're not going to make 6 legs like I normally do. I am just going to bring this, well, I could probably do 6. Let's see how this does. I'm going to bring this over. Remember, always, just like if you were going to make another loop, twist it over. I twist mine over so everything is facing the pretty side when we go to cut our legs. So I want those a little bit longer. Twist over. See how much we have left. Do a little bit more. Twist as if we're making another. There we go. Still gonna have to cut off a little bit, but that's fine. You can make them all really long. See, because I have a little bit left over, but you don't want it too long either, because I don't want it to take away from the wreath itself. So tie. I always tie it nice and tight 2 times. Take my utility scissors. Cut this one. Now because this is cotton, the plaid is cotton. It's a little bit thicker than our shears, okay? Our shear ribbon. It's a tougher cotton, so I'm doing this like this. You guys can do it any way. I gotta go sharpen my utility scissors too, which I'll have my husband do when he gets home from work. So we're just gonna cut this so it's all nice and even. So this one was shorter that I got from Walmart, but the gold, you have plenty you can use on something else, like if you're doing a ribbon wreath, or you can use the leftover on a wrap for a candy cane. Really, really pretty. I love it. It's beautiful ribbon. I'll move this over. This lifts right up. It's like a treasure to me. I love this thing. Okay. Here's your bow. I know everybody can see this. This is my fluff box. My husband made mine. Miss Regina sells them. They're about $15. So you have to buy them straight from her. It's probowthehand.com. If you're on my Facebook, she is on my Facebook page. So if you have any questions about a bow you're trying to do, or the fluff box, or anything, she will answer you. She's been very awesome. All my people love her. She's on my page, like I said. She's really awesome. I'm going to put all the legs in front of me. Okay, I want this a little bit tighter so it doesn't move around so much. Just a little bit, not too much. Just enough so I can move this bow the way I want it. This is how you fluff it, and it helps to keep it steady. So we are going to, and remember, if you tie this down right, you can pull on these loops and shape it any way you want. Alright, hubby's home. Before I start this, I'm going to go let him in. I'll be right back. Okay, you know what I forgot to do too? Is I forgot to do the little cuts. So now that he's home, I'm going to situate this so you guys can see. So take your ribbon, fold it in half, and cut upwards like you're cutting a triangle. Okay? Do that on all of them. That gives it a classy, cute little look. Half, upward, and half, upward. There we go. Put that over there. Now let's get her all fluffed. So I am going to fluff this. Remember, you shape this the way you want it to look. You can move each one around so it's nice and colorful. Let me get my sleeves up for this. So because I got this over here, I'm probably going to start these off with the same colors. Let's see. And then we're going to pull it out differently. do not be afraid to shape this, because then you fluff it and you have your, it's pretty when you just play with it, because each one is going to look different as you do it. See what I did? I'm color coordinating this one. So they're all the colors are going cascading down. It makes it really pretty. So we had the red over there. And your plaid, sorry. Plaid. Red. Let's see, I'm going to go with red, plaid, gold. See if we got this the way I wanted it to go. Yep. Okay. Like I said, do not be afraid to play with your colors. So I'm going to put gold over here. Put red over here, and the plaid right there. So we have gold right here, plaid, red. So let's try this. We're going to do gold. Pull these colors out. This is beautiful. I like it. Gold. This is the center one. Center one kind of stays in the center. I'm going to do my plaid. This is a little bit tighter, so you just have to play with it. So now all you're doing is you're going to shape it. I take my fingers inside of it, bubble it up. Doesn't take much. So I see I don't want a air pocket over here, so I'm going to pull this over so you can hold your bow, pull it over here, bubble it up. That way the bow is completely, almost completely rounded, and it looks beautiful. That's it for this bow. See how easy it was? I pulled it apart, I fluffed it out. Here's your legs. So once it gets on your bow, see, that's why I do that when I tie the legs on. I tie it so all the pretty sides are up, so you don't have to worry about this either. See how beautiful that is? That is absolutely a gorgeous bow. That is a gorgeous bow. I think now I got another favorite. It's funny. Okay, so we're going to put that bow here. Let me grab the wreath. So before we do anything, I want him in the center And the bow we're going to put underneath right here. But I want something to pull out, like some green behind him. So I'm going to cut me a piece of wire. And I'm going to get a pretty big, 28, 30 inches long. You want something that you can put around your ribbon. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ribbon right here, and I like to, just like if I was using the bow dabra, going to center your little end right there. Alright? What I want to do is I want to tie it that way you're not struggling holding a pipe cleaner or trying to tie it in the center. It's already tied. It's already there. So here's my first hoop. Alright? So now, let me move him over. So now what I'm doing, shiny side is here, is I'm going to go here. So my loops are about 7.5 inches. Twist, just like if you were doing a bow with your bow dabra. All I'm doing is just taking it, holding it with one hand, twist, hold that little twist with your thumb. Here we go. Someone asked me to do a handmade bow, so we are doing a handmade bow now. There we go. You need that little twist right there. You need to hold that, okay? Twist it. Hold it with your thumb. We're just doing something to put behind the deer. Hold with the thumb. They're all the same length. You can see by putting them next to each other. This is not going to be some extravagant thing. This is just something to give that deer some color. Alright? Hold. I'm going to twist it. Hold it. And you can take, as you're working it, take your wire, hold it down. Like I said, this is only to put behind your deer. So one, same length, make sure they're all the same length. Just going behind the deer. This is just a little color for him. So now that I have it under, I don't have to hold it as much. Take it again. See, there's a loose piece. Don't be afraid to use your imagination with this either. Just watch. I'm not gonna do much. We're just doing, so this has 4 low loops, this has 3. We'll do one more and then I'll put the deer on and we put it behind him. I just wanted a touch of green because it is a deer and it should be outside. I have a bow that I make with 10 loops. I made it on my Frosty and my gingerbread. Okay, so here we go. Again. I'll do one more. That's about all I want. I don't want too much. kind of in the shape of a star. See? So now that you got your desired shape, and there's 9 on here, I could do one more. 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So I'm going to take my cutters. I'm just going to cut it. Probably thinking I'm crazy. So I'm going to shape it once it's on here. So I'm going through the center, okay? That's all we're doing. Watch what I do with this part. So you're just going to go around your bars. Around my bars over here. Now, instead of having that in the center, you can just go around the bars completely, just to hold it on. Gives it less of a mess in the center too. There we go. I'm going to cut this off. Make sure it's fastened. My deer was, I believe, was either $8.99 or $12.99. Tractor Supply. Alright, there we go. Just like if we were doing just enough, because he's going in the center of this, enough to give this wreath some green, because we have red and gold and black, but no green. And we're going to put some things on it too, so some sprays and a couple other things. So I want to put him right in the center. And cut this tag off. Be careful when you're snipping the tags off, please. Because I don't want you to hurt your deer either. You don't want to get the stuffing coming out of it. We're paying for something, we don't want to ruin it. Especially if it's, you know, $12 is a lot to some people, or $9, it's a lot. Alrighty, so now we have him. Cut this little tag off too. Not too close. Just a little bit more. You don't want to pull it off because you could pull a hole right in it. So we don't want to do that either. Just take a piece of wire. So where I ended and started is where I want my deer. Because our bow is going right here. So we're going to put my deer like this. All you're going to do is go to the side. This is so cute. This is a doe. She's adorable. Beautiful. So you can either have her facing this way or this way. Let's see. If I do it this way, I kind of like it that way though. I kind of like her facing that way. So let me take this off. So we might get snow here. It's snowing in parts of Georgia. So we might get it. It got really cold too. So let's see. Oh. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath the bow where we tied. Watch what we're doing. Just want to make sure she's nice and where I want her before I can tie it down completely. Right? And you can do, so this is 10 little loops. You can do 20, 40 little loops. You don't have to do loops. Like I said, there's no green in that ribbon. And the green that I have is more of a hunter green or emerald green, and I wanted to give it like more of a woodsy, shiny, it's just a different green. This is your lime metallic green. It's pretty, very pretty. Alrighty, so I have her where I want her. I'm gonna tie underneath. I looped it around the bow itself. Now gently turn it over. And you're going to go up right here on the wire. Okay, and you're going to go down. Let me make sure that she's not too far up on one side. No, because the bow is going right here, so that's perfect. For me, that's perfect. And I like how this looks. I really do. Beautiful. Alright. Very pretty. So, you're just going to take it around, just her bottom end. What you can do is you're going around the bar. You can go to your bracket and just take the leftover wire and go around it so it holds it in place. Same thing with this one. That's where her head is. I'm going to take it around the bracket. It holds her in place, and then around the bar to end it on this side. There we go. Nice and pretty. So now you're just going to take your green. This is just a highlight, like I said. It's not to make no fancy bow. We're highlighting our stuffed animal, giving it a little greenery, just a little bit, make it nice and pretty. Something different. I might even move these around a bit because we have that bow at the bottom too. Alrighty. Let's see. So we have our bottom bow. The part that makes your wreath is this gorgeous bow. That's exactly what I thought. It's so big that the green can go behind the body and up, highlighting the upper body, and the lower body has this beautiful bow underneath it. So you don't, we'll be moving this around in a minute. Let's get this on first. Still playing with it, even though I should be doing the other part. Okay, there we go. So that it holds it down, it gives it a little bit of color. Looks like the deer is going over the bow. And you got the green to give it that little extra. So over here on the back side, you're just going to go around in between your bubbles. Make sure you don't get your legs in there from the bow. Gently, I tilt it up as I'm putting it on. Now you can tie this, and then you're going to go over your metal bar on the top. The very first one. I'm going to go under the last one on the back side, the third one, inner one. Then I'm going to over here. It's almost invisible. You can't see much. So there we go. This side is a little bit harder because this is where I ended off the mesh, but you can go over that and over the zip tie. It goes right on over. Cute, 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 cute. Cute, 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 cute. Alrighty. Very cute. So then you have your bow right here. And again, just like with every bow, you still have to make sure that it's fluffed and pretty. You're going to move your bubbles around a little bit if you want. Shape it once it's on so it conforms nice and pretty to the wreath. Twist that a little bit. See what I did? All I did was twist the center ones to form. Pretty, 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 pretty. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So that part's done. Now time to decorate, guys. So everything I have today, I have some leftover pine cones that I got off of, I think it was at Walmart or at Target last year. I bought a little tub of them. But you can actually cut them off your sprays and put them on. These are for like if you made garland. They have the little metal hoop on them. And we're going to take a couple things. So these I got from Dollar Tree. They were 2 for $5. I am actually thinking about either sticking them in here always place it where you want it. You can use any sprays for this. I actually kind of want them and just do even just one right there, because you know deer eat apples. They love apples like horses do. Let's see. I think one would be plenty. Okay. And as far as right here, where all those stop and go, all I'm going to do is stick some ornaments, and you're going to go, you want to shape this too. So as I go around, I'll be fluffing it, adding ornaments, and some pine. See, don't want to put too much either. So, before we put this on, we're going to work on these. We're going to take zip tying. Take a zip tie. I'm going to go around where I started each little one. That covers it up. Oops, that fell right off. So, you gotta be careful. You might have to hot glue those. Some of them are really sturdy, and then, yeah, it's it's not going to work. These are going to fall off. So if you have hot glue it, and then you can stick it on. It depends on what brand you're using. So we're going to just, I want them to stay on. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to stick it right there. I'll fluff that side right here. 1 second. And yes, you can take your foamy balls. A lot of you guys bought the foamies with me, so you can take your foamy balls and you can decorate it with that too. I have one of my friends So this is your choice. You can put a pine cone right here. Alright, and I think I want to do a pine cone. We're going to alternate. So we're going to see where we want everything. And we're going to alternate this. So pine cone there. This is more of your ribbon type. Do a lot of ribbon wreaths with this method. So I'm going to take, we have red over there, take some green, place it right here. Just right in the crease. That's all we're doing. And I'm going to take a couple little balls and go around it too. I might, not sure yet. There we go. This one's right there. You only have a few little areas because your bow's there. So this would be a pine cone as well. Each little area has something where we put the little poofs on. So now, with these two poofs connected together, we're going to work on that as well. So I don't want to glue this on. So all I'm doing is I'm going underneath that, through your little thing, underneath your apple. I'm going to twist this around a couple times to hold it on. You can take a piece, a little tiny bit of glue to make sure it's secure if you want. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take it in here underneath your deer where the wire is hanging. We are going to attach this. See that? Right there. Easy, easy, easy. So just, oh, my pine cone came off. I'll get that in just a second. Gotta hold on to the pine cones, guys. Sometimes it takes more than a second. But there we go. We glue this pine cone on. I want it right here. I'm gonna put something there too. Pine cone here. And take another ball, give it some color, put it there. It's right in the center. Oh, these are good. This is cute. Very cute. Alright, so we got that part. Now, I'm going to take some more greenery you have, and that's exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to take some little pieces of pine, and you can I only have 2 with the snow, so we're going to take some off of this. This came from the Dollar Tree. It's a spray, and all I'm doing is taking the spray apart. I use different sprays on different things. I take things apart. Also, you can put some more green, but I think that's going to take away from it. I think this is perfect, the green we got on it. Don't want too much because it's going to clash. So I am going to just completely take this apart. I think I have some already apart. Let me check. So I found an extra white one, so I think we're going to do that. Let me get my wire cutters. There we go. Everybody knows I don't decorate until I start putting it together. I have a thing in my mind, but not until I actually start putting this together do I know exactly what I want. So you're going to need your wire cutters for this. This one's on really tight. Usually they slip right off. But I haven't. Here we go. Get this off and I'll just use the whole thing. So now see where you want your greenery. I kind of want a little bit right here. Just a little bit. I don't know. I think I might see that. I think we're done. I think if I do that, it's going to really hurt the look. We'll just take a couple, and that's what I'll do. I'll put a couple of the red and green balls. I'm going to put this on off camera, and then I'm going to hang this up and show you guys the finished product. But we're done. All I'm going to do is highlight it with some foamies that I got from Hobby Lobby. The red, the green, and the white. And you know what? I have gold too. I have a whole bag of gold I haven't used yet. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to add gold, red, green, and white foamies on it. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to hang this up, and I'm going to do a close-up so everybody can see it close up. So I will be right back with you in a second. Okay guys, look, there's your reindeer, Christmas reindeer wreath. So like, share, subscribe, and I have another one we're going to do, and everyone on my Facebook knows what it is. I'm very excited to get that done. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.